This month is Hawaii's first official Kalaupapa Month. The state legislature adopted it earlier this year in a way to keep the memory of the Hansen's disease patients who live there alive. KITV4's Diane looks at who it honors now and in the future.
This remote Molokai Peninsula became a settlement for Hansen's disease patients starting January 1866, a dark time in Hawaii's history.
The history of Kalaupapa over 150 years is such an important and dynamic history. It's part of our state, and so many people aren't familiar with the history.
They were the first of nearly 8,000 men, women, and children taken from their homes and forcibly isolated here because of government policies regarding leprosy. One of them, my great-grandmother, Helen Maliu. Ka'ohana o Kalaupapa wanted to designate every January as Kalaupapa Month because of the number of significant dates that occurred during this month throughout history.
January 6, 1866 was the date that the first 12 citizens of Hawaii were sent to Kalaupapa because of the government policies.
On January 2, 1836, Queen Emma was born. She corresponded with her cousin Peter Kaeo, who was at Kalaupapa from 1873 to 1876. On January 3, 1840, Jozef de Veuster was born in Belgium. He would become Father Damien and work at Kalaupapa from 1873 until his death in 1889. On January 5, 1879, Ambrose Hutchison was exiled to the peninsula for having leprosy. This part Hawaiian resident evolved into a leader at the settlement.
We could have events with the schools and people and other outreach programs, which would keep the memory of Kalaupapa alive.
It's an opportunity for all of us, whether or not we think we're connected to Kalaupapa, to learn about them.
What would you like viewers to do when they hear the story and they realize it's Kalaupapa Month? How would you like them to mark the day, the month?
Yeah, well, first thing I do is go to Ka'ohana Facebook page, right, and join. It's as simple as that. Just follow. It can be as simple as saying a prayer to honor all of them, saying mahalo.
She says it's more relevant than ever due to the isolation coronavirus creates.
Because there's a lot of fear around this moment we're in, just as there was back then, and yet they overcame. And they ask us just this simple request to not forget them.
Ka'ohana says they'd like descendants, friends of Kalaupapa, teachers, and church leaders to commemorate this month with reverence and respect. Diane Kaeo, KITV4 Island News.